Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Top Deck Heroes. Okay, the audio is working.
Hey!
All right.
Hi!
We're here.
All right, we're back to our normal motley crew of folks. We've got Kevin Broberg. Tim Keefe's back from Final Fantasy Land.
Yep, good evening.
And Jesse Cervini, of course, as always.
Hey.
And myself, Sean O'Brien. Good evening, gentlemen. How are you?
It's Wednesday. You know what that means, Sean.
Webcam Weekly?
Yeah.
Top Deck Heroes. And also Him Weekly.
Yeah. Physically here, mentally unknown.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so tonight we have a bunch of things to talk about. I suppose we should probably start at the top of the hour with the Genesis news, because they're doing the most interesting things right now.
Yeah.
So I got the notes here from Sid from Haunted Castle Gaming. He always helps me out. So their Kickstarter just ended, the end of last week. Looks like it went pretty well. I can't see where their total is, though.
It was like 330, I think. They ended that.
Wow.
They
And they
got-
only 330,000 against $11,000 goal.
Nice.
30X, let's go.
Let's go. So congratulations to them. So that's going to help fund printing the next Genesis set, which is Origins. I saw that the Jilara second edition is getting a reprint.
Okay.
Yep.
The paper is in Canada. They've started printing. I know Sid wanted to be more involved in quality control this time, but because Canada is smart about COVID, he can't go to Quebec to do it.
Yeah. You can't go from one province to another.
Wow.
Man, they got no freedom in Canada. I want the freedom to spread the virus to Pennsylvania. So that's happening now. So hopefully the reprint of that's coming soon. They're going to be sending out surveys for the Kickstarter sometime next week. The weekly deck tech contest is being run right now. And there was a video last week where I guess some YouTuber named MTG Nerd Girl learned how to play. I will put a link into the chat of where you can check that out if you don't know how to play Genesis yourself. And I think that's about it for Genesis news. So they had a pretty good week.
Yeah. Always good to wrap up a Kickstarter vastly in the black.
Yes.
Yes, especially getting that much more than you expect. And we'll see. I know my experience with Kickstarters. I have to wait like 2 years to get my stuff in. Hopefully, it's not quite that bad for Genesis.
Yeah. You'll have the social media exposure, too.
All right, so let's go to Tim Keefe with some UFS news for the week.
Yeah, so Jesco posted they're not going to do... They might still do some video offices or whatever, but that's not going to be their main outlet for news anymore. They're actually going to use their website. They're going to have social posts, the kinds of things you would expect. And possibly, insert some news items in the middle of these weekly events that they're running.
Okay, yeah.
Right, so they're running some events through the MHA CCG Discord, and last Wednesday they had a really big one. They were pushing a really big webcam event, and in the middle of that event, they released a little trailer that was basically announcing sort of the full breadth of their organized play circuit, which they've teased a little bit. There was like a graphic going down thing by thing, but the big top level item is that their sort of Worlds level event. They're not calling it Worlds. It's like the Pro Hero Invitational or something like that. Is going to be a 32-person invitational. You're going to have to qualify for it at nationals, regional level events, that sort of thing. And there's going to be $250,000 worth of prizes. That sounds like it's a total purse type of thing, so probably the winner will get $100 or something like that, and the rest will be split up among. But I assume anyone who qualifies for it's going to get a nice chunk of that purse.
Yeah, I brought up on the stream here their page on the schedule for 2022. Looks like provisionals are going to start in February, which I guess is kind of like the first round. Then there's the regional license exams that's also supposed to start in February. More details TBA, of course, because it's JASCO. Nationals is starting September 2022. More details TBA. The Las Vegas Hero League Championship is that
Hero
supposed to be
League
the
Championship? That's probably the top level one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And then the $250 prize pool, $250,000 prize pool,
Yeah, there's
which I guess, according to somebody in the chat, is different than the Worlds thing.
Yeah,
So I think the
I don't
250K
think-
is an invitational, right? I think I heard something about that.
Yeah, so I don't think they're going to have an event that they call Worlds. I think that's not. I think that's just not a thing for MHA.
But what
Probably
about
some licensing thing
standard?
where they're not allowed to? Yeah, they could have a standard Worlds, but this is the MHA.
There could be a
CCG
Universes World Championship, and then there's a My Hero
Hero League final. Yeah.
brand,
Yeah.
specialty branded. Yeah.
Right.
so,
According to Tim Friedlieb, who's in the chat right now, there were 66 players last week for their...
66 players this week for tonight. It seems like.
Oh, wow.
That's really good. Yeah.
Holy cow.
hey, good to hear.
That's awesome.
Like, I think that's pretty cool. Like, there was something else I actually really enjoyed. I like the idea of a last chance qualifier. I'm like, if you're willing to hike to Vegas to grind, like, there's going to be 31 people knowing they're going to Vegas. They know they're guaranteed. Oh my God, there's going to be some people. I have grinded into quite a few large tournaments on last chance qualifiers personally. So, man,
Think it's going to be one slot? Think it might be two, maybe?
maybe, well, who knows?
It'd be pretty funny if it's only one. All right.
I have to wonder what else would they be going on there, or is it like literally you have to travel here specifically to play in the qualifier and then just go home if
the
you
day
if you
before,
miss?
and then maybe there's
Or
stuff
sit in
going-
the stands, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I think the idea of having a small individual tournament like that is you can really make some amazing coverage because you're just
I hope so,
that's
yeah.
the objective, I would hope. If
Because if
making
if it's a 32-person tournament,
Like-
if you have every content creator there and enough bandwidth, every match can be covered, right?
Yeah.
It's like wild card weekend for the league of football
it's like
that's
you
played
want
across the
to
nation.
go watch table like top X tables are guaranteed on a stream somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, you could even split the first round into two parts if you want to, because you only need.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how you're doing elimination, but you need, 5 rounds if you're doing it Swiss style? And they could do it not Swiss style. It's 32 people. They could do whatever they want.
Yeah. Like, it's going to be really cool. I just, more we get closer, more details will be figured out. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be the first time we've had an event of something like that in the game. in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the implication is that these nationals in September are going to feed into this.
Yeah.
I assume there will be like a U.S., probably Canada, probably a U.K. type of thing if they can get product out there. And,
Yeah, I heard the Limeys are still waiting on product.
Yeah, but presumably that's sort of the idea. Or anywhere else they managed to get a big following, and then there will be some spots for people doing these provisional exams. People scoring some number of points. Maybe the top 4 of those will get in.
I think if your picture's on a UFS champion card, you should get in automatically.
There's way more than 32 of those.
Well, then we make it a 64.
No, I think this is going to be a really... The fact that, like, they're not, like, they're putting that number now. Like, they're saying, it's here. It's on paper. It's, like, it's going to happen. It's not like this is really like, oh, we need to run all these events and we have to hit certain numbers for all these events to get to that number. It's like, the money's already been guaranteed by, who knows? Funimation's back in it. They want to make it happen. Who knows? Like,
Right.
So it's pretty cool. I'm
We've come a far cry from a couple people decide to play D&D and there's no prize anymore.
All right, on that note, let's look at some results from the last Webcam Weekly events. So last week's Webcam Weekly, we got the results coming up here on the stream right now. That has the character breakdown. So 19 people showed up playing Other. 18 people showed up playing Kirishima, 11 for Tokoyami, 10 for Eraser, 10 for Jiro, 10 for Shigaraki. You can read. I mean, this other character seems very popular. I don't have that card yet. Must be in the
What was
Plus
that
Ultra
total
packs.
field?
Huh?
Total field. How many players total were there?
Oh, you're gonna make me
92
92.
last week.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, about basically 3/4 of the field played 5 or 6 decks or something like that they have specially listed, and then 1/5 brought random other stuff. It'll be interesting to see if over time,
see the evolution
some
of the
characters start
trends.
to,
Right.
Especially because these are going to be posted every week. Every time they're doing these, they're going to go up. So it's like, the one thing you're going to see is, so you're going to see, this is where we're going to start seeing the flux. I've been saying is going to happen eventually with cards, especially on the side market.
Yeah.
Like certain cards are going to start rising to the top. XRs of those cards will start going up.
Right,
like we only had the Omaha event to go on. So now we have these events to go on. Like, oh, what else is good?
Yeah.
And it's like we're gonna start seeing that. Like I really want people to I want people to have fun with these. I've heard some people are gonna play some crazy decks once in a while because why not? It's a $5 entry. Have fun. But you blow the water out of the event and you're like, oh, I guess that character's good and doing this with that character is good. I'm just waiting for damn DLC to come out. I literally have 3 decks I want to build and I just need 1 card from the DLC available and the decks all work.
I'm dropping into the chat a link to the results and the deck list if folks want to check that out from last week.
Oh yeah, check them out. Like you see some, especially because like Tony 2 would play in the event and top. It was one of the XOs. His deck building is come a long way in the Omaha group. It's good. It's interesting. It's just a good spread of different options. Even with the modified Jiro, like I expected Jiro with the modification to her. I was like, but she's still just. What's damage and
her strength
stats.
is still stats and the ability to manipulate her top deck and know what's happening. And
just wait till freaking Ochoko's Foundation is legal from the DLC, and then she's gonna be really nuts. I'm like,
Free knows I'm really high on DLC All Might. I think he's really really good, and I think he'll make a splash once everybody has access to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I got some results not results, but information about who showed up playing other. So after All Might, there were in 4 Tenyas, 3 Ceros, in Uraraka. Looks like there was an Asui, a Denki, an All Might True Form, Kamui Woods, Deku.
Yeah, Kamui Woods made top 8. Okay. Good for that one.
I'm surprised Uraraka hasn't been more popular, but I've been on and off making our weeklies, so we'll have to get around to trying her eventually.
So that's pretty cool. I know there's another webcam weekly happening now, and the webcam weekly is moving to Thursday next week, I think. Thought that's what I saw.
I did not see
or maybe I'm thinking of another tournament.
There's
because there's a Tuesday night tournament now, a Wednesday night tournament, a Thursday night tournament.
Yeah, there is webcam events currently being run by different online places Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. There's webcam events available. So if you have a day of the week you're off, that you can play on the webcam, and there's going to be a community calendar refreshed every Monday, which is awesome because some people just don't know where content creators
it has to just centralize the information. Absolutely.
It's, and it's being done by the company. It's like, hey, here's content creators are doing some stuff here this night, and like I keep telling them, like, hey, even though we're on Wednesday with the weekly, maybe throw us on. We've been doing this for way longer than most of these people. But I really want to say, like, this is a good. And then also on Thursdays, there's a TTS event that is run by Lodoko. It sounds about right. Yeah. Damn it! I forgot to bring Jellyfish Guy's deck box.
Oh no! I want to see what they look like.
I actually came in top 3 and then won the random raffle, and I got a awesome deck box. It's literally made out of My Hero cards, and it's like laminated, and it was really cool. Like I was really happy to get it, and I would. If anybody has seen any of his stuff, they are worth the price. Between the time and effort, he has all the equipment in his home to do it, to make those boxes. Like, yeah, definitely pick one up.
So there was a tournament last night as well. Mm-hmm. There was the I think it's Carte Magica who runs this.
The
Ottawa store. They did their Tuesday webcam weekly. Undefeated characters. Here's a shocker for you. Bet you guys won't expect this. Kirishima and Jiro.
Yeah. I mean, it is a little bit of self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, when characters show up in the numbers that Kirishima and Jiro do, they're going to go undefeated in some events. So, you know, it's definitely worth paying attention to when one person shows up with Kamui Woods and is cracking top cuts like that. That's almost more news than, you know, a Kirishima going undefeated out of, 19 of them at the one event,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I played my I played my Chicken Man deck for TTS a few weeks ago. I enjoyed it. I had fun.
Yeah.
People did not know what was going on for a minute. People were like, "Why are you playing Frigid Heatwave in that deck?" I'm like, I either mill out and die, or I win. There's no like I play against Jose. If you play a Shigaraki, I build myself without dying. Well, I blocked out. I lived through a Shigaraki, but I killed myself because I milled myself out.
I do want to bring up real quick. I got the also got the community calendar, and this is something that's going to the official Facebook page.
Yep.
And it has a nice breakdown of some of the shows that are going on, some of the tournaments. I did reach out to them, ask them to add Top Deck Heroes to Wednesday night, since we've been around since before My Hero Academia.
Exactly.
So
we're here. We're content creators. We just like to talk.
Yeah.
We don't ask for your subscriptions. We don't ask for your. We are just four grizzled old vets that want to talk about the game.
I mean, you might be old.
I guess
I'm the second youngest person here.
35 in weave years. I'm dead.
Oh, goodness
Have
gracious.
you seen the comment going around? You guys remember Gurren Lagann?
Oh my god. That made me feel old.
And on that note, let's talk about the Sean O'Brien's Try Before You Buy table. Wow, let's try this again. Sean O'Brien's Try Before You Buy Neo Standard Tabletop Simulator Tournament.
Yep.
I offered to give you a better acronym. But...
Or the SOBTBYNSTTST. SOBTBYNST.
I refuse to try.
Yep.
We're not gonna.
Yeah, it's not as easy. It doesn't roll off the tongue like the Caberts.
I like that SOB is like it's both a word and like it's also a reasonable just like initialism, but also like calling your tournament the SOB. Like I don't want to be SOBby at the tournament, and I don't want to be an SOB at the tournament either. So like it's kind of a mixed bag.
You know what? We take what we can get. So,
but the tournament's gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever we call it.
Let me tell you what's going on with it. So right now it's the final week. Made a mistake here.
Uh-oh.
There we go. We're back. It's the final week to sign up for the event. The cost is now $30 because you all waited and slacked off.
There's no VIP left.
They're all gone.
We even threw special VIP up, and they all sold.
They all sold. So for $30, you get in. You're guaranteed 3+ Ultra Packs, and you got to get your deck list in by this Friday night at midnight Pacific time.
Deck lists for VIPs are due at 9 a.m. Eastern Saturday.
Or 6 a.m. Pacific.
6 a.m. Pacific, yes. I will literally not accept a deck list after. We are giving that special exception, guys. If you submit a deck list at 9:01, I will say there may be a tough shit response. You had an extra 9 hours.
Yeah.
You could have hit submit before you went to sleep, but you didn't.
Folks are commenting in the chat that
chat's on to us
about the Bills game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, we'll be able to get coverage of the league that plays football across the nation here at the Rock House. We won't be completely in the dark.
Yep, we got to make sure there's no sound carrying of it on the Rock. The sound's gonna be off, and we're gonna be responding to it. Like, why are they cheering? He just played an attack. I'm like, oh, the Bills scored.
So that is that. So yeah, $30, and the grand prize is $500 store credit, which can buy you pretty much anything in the store, such as your pre-orders for the DLC that might someday come out, and Crimson Rampage, which I don't know if you guys noticed has been sneakily kicked back to April.
Oh,
That
doesn't surprise
That's kind
me.
of fair. Yeah.
Good looking up.
Yeah.
But
Doesn't surprise
Because
me.
that is definitely not in quarter 1.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, I'd rather them change the expectation now than we're in like February and be like, hey, we're going back a month.
no kidding. So, just like normal, we are going to be running raffles during the event.
Raffles!
So, as of right now, we have enough players for 6 rounds. I believe we're at 50 right now.
Yep.
50 people
Even.
registered. So we're going to be giving away a booster box every round. As long as you play that round, you're in the raffle for the booster box.
Yep.
So round 1's a Blood Omen display, round 2 is a Street Fighter display, a Soul Calibur display for round 3, 7th Cross for round 4, Yu Yu Hakusho for round 5, and Libra of Souls for round 6. Now, somebody on this show may have leaked a screenshot that I shared with my dear friends of what we will be giving away if we need a 7th round.
Yeah.
If we get to 65 players, we're going to give away a booster display of Mortal Kombat. The sold out, now $150 a box.
Even more.
Yeah.
Even more.
Depending on where you buy it from.
Yeah.
So, if you want me to give away a Mortal Kombat box to one of our players, we got to get to 65. We need 15 more people to sign up.
Yep.
And it's already Wednesday, so
You know what
I don't know.
means?
That just
sign up.
Probably going to end up being more Mortal Kombat for me. Fun announcement as well. We have our commentator team set up for the day. Tim Keefe is going to go to KFC to see his family. So instead of our regular slew of commentators, we've got myself, Kevin Broberg, and former Rochester CCG champion. I guess he's still a champion, but
friend of the show.
Friend
of the show. Ryan Field, the meta maniac, I guess we could call him.
Yeah. We banned his favorite tricks so that we could make him commentate.
Yeah, I said, you know what? If you can't loop kunai kanage over and over again, why don't you just come and talk the whole time?
And we want to talk about like the real like Rochesterian with the craziest bullshit. It's not me. It's not me. I dabble, but Ryan Field, but he was born in that. He was molded by it. By the time he saw a single deck, he was already a man. It was nothing but blinding. Okay.
Man, the transition to My Hero must have been tough for him. Having to play just one pathetic symbol. So, the live commentary will start this Saturday at 11:45. And, because I like giving stuff away, during the commentary, Kevin and Ryan Field are going to give some stuff away to people watching our stream.
Yep.
So if for some reason you can't play and you don't want me to give away a Mortal Kombat booster box, that's fine. But jump in for the commentary, and at the end of each round, we're going to be giving out free stuff.
Yep. I have 6 rounds. I have a hard objective of starting to get to Top Cuts announcement by 7:30. We're going to see if I can pull that off. I think that's pretty reasonable.
Sweet.
Everybody knows me. I'm a tough but fair TO. I'm also the judge. I've done my research on some of the new hot topic rules. Hopefully, I will not got thrown through a loop on one.
Especially since we won't have Tim Keefe here.
Yeah, I'll be like, question.
I will be driving.
Yeah.
So you can answer your phone.
I mean,
you can answer your. It'll be like
plays Cat Lady. Then
If someone plays Eugenia, yeah.
Then we're gonna have
Let's
to
make
start.
some phone calls. Yeah.
Well, it'll be like that show where they answer questions to become a millionaire. It'd be like a lifeline.
I get one.
You get one lifeline to Tim Keefe.
Tim, help! I'm calling him on Discord. Like, Tim, I'm adding you to this channel. All right, guys, explain what you're doing. Tim Keefe's in the call.
Yeah. I don't know if my phone mic works with Discord in the car.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll have to make something up as the tournament sponsor.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to do my best, guys. I have a fair understanding of the rules overall. There shouldn't be too many corner cases. If you're going to try to rules lawyer out of a situation, I'm just going to laugh at you
I mean, we'll still have 4 white belt senseis in the room.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
The last we've run a couple of these events, and they're really outside of Eugenia. There really hasn't been anything hard.
No.
So.
No, it's just a lot of like, are you serious?
Yes.
But there's a lot of players that may be playing with some cards that they don't know, and they may not understand interaction.
Yeah.
I have to explain it to them.
And to be clear, if you don't understand something, please call a judge. We're here to help. Yeah. And just maybe less on the angle shooting, trying to fish for game losses, kind of stuff. But ask for help. We're here to help you and help the tournament go smoothly.
Yep. I will be posting. We obviously. Our objective is every round there will be standings posted. Mm-hmm. We'll be handing those screenshots into our prep room. Be like, boop, here you go, Sean. Share as you want. But yeah, and this is gonna be a good time. If anybody's wondering, the diversity payout we have agreed to
3 plus ultra packs
for diversity payout, which I think that's more than fair. We'll see. Maybe, who knows? Maybe there'll be some extra stuff in the higher tiers payout.
You never know. It all depends on how many people show up.
Yeah.
And like I said, that Mortal Kombat raffle will be in play if we get to 65.
You get to 65, it could be a long day, but it'll also be a good day for me because I get paid a little bit more.
And on that note, I think we've reached the end for tonight. Do we have anything else to cover?
I got a pitch. So if you're thinking about entering this tournament, but you're not sure what you want to play, reach out to the community. I know I've brewed a bunch of decks. I know Jose. I was talking to Jose, and he's like, we were talking about some random combo, and he was like, I'm overflowing with deck ideas for this tournament. I have so much I want to build and want to play with.
Yeah.
A lot of people this is a format that is so much deeper than My Hero, and so people who like building decks have been frothing in the mouth to be able to build stuff for this. And so there are a lot of decks out there, and just reach out for help with the community, and you get hooked up with something cool to be able to play with.
Play Kun Jin. That's
Hell yeah.
Hey, that's what I told anybody who's asked me, like, what should I play? So just play Kun Jin.
Kun Jin is super spicy with these new cards, and he gets...
There is a few of them that are pretty spicy. There's not many, but...
And there's the old stuff, too, that is already really great.
Yes.
Too, honestly.
Yeah, if you think Asui and Tokoyami do some tilting levels of stats,
Yeah.
get introduced to Kung Jin.
Yeah. Alrighty, so let's call it a night, everybody. Thank you for watching. The heroes will be back on Saturday for the event. If you're thinking about entering last minute, get your stuff in. We would love to have you. We want this event to be as big as possible. We want you to try out these standard cards. I want you to buy some of these standard cards from me during the event. And have a great time. I think it's going to be a good event.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this weekend, and get more folks to enter so you can win Sean O'Brien's World of Combat box and have another round of me on commentary.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Night.